What's up guys, this is Eric and I'm going to give you a tour of my van. I actually shot this raw footage over a month ago, but I've been traveling and haven't taken the time to edit it. So anyway, I finally completed it and here it is. Okay, so I converted a 2018 ProMaster 2500. There's a partition. On this side of the partition, there's an inverter. The inverter powers my desk area. Monitor, laptop, sound system. I made this, this monitor and everything on a Lagoon mount so I can easily move it in and out and position it how I want. This is able to seat two people. I put lighting up here for reading, but normally there's just going to be me, and I set this up so I can have my monitor here and my laptop here that controls the monitor, and that way I can have two screens. I also, besides having a reading light, I have a light that there's just 3 of these lights and they're 1 watt each. I really like the warm glow of these lights. It's enough to see the keyboard, and I just really like how they look. The inverter that runs off of here is actually only, I think it's a 300 watt inverter, and I'll put the link in the description below of like a lot of these things that I'm talking about. The reason I have that is it's enough power to power all this, but it's not like a 3000 watt, something like that, that's a higher power that would have a lot of overhead as far as using extra wattage. So I actually have 2 inverters in here. I have a second inverter that powers the kitchen. We'll get to that later. I also have here a fan. These are a type that you can see in a lot of boats, that sort of thing, and you can move it all different ways and turn it on. And if you touch it, it doesn't hurt you. In summer, this will be really nice. Under the what I call the laptop ledge, we have 3 drawers, the bottom of which is where I put my trash, and this just uses bags from Walmart, or this one's a Target bag. They're not sponsoring this video. Above the desk area are cabinets, and I saw this on Humble Road. These things are made for marine applications, but they don't put extra pressure on the doors. I put a false bottom in here so that the wiring for the lights you don't see. Of course you see the wiring back there, but once I have things in here you won't see any of that anyway. Next we have the shower, and it's only 2 foot by 2 foot, but that's big enough for me. And I have a Nautilus shower door. I really like these. Next is a closet I put in here. I made it with these lights that turn on right when you open the door. There's a switch right here that turns it on and off. It's a hanging up closet so I can hang clothes. Here is a drawer that I built in here, and I'm in the way obviously, but this is to put clothes in, and it's really deep. Underneath is a water heater. Back here is the bedroom area. You can see I have reading lights here and a fan. Same kind of fan that is in the office area. On the left is a cabinet. I can put clothes in there. Up here is a Max Air fan. And I'm not really using that right now because it's cold outside, but it works very well. Right here I have access for under the bed, so storage area, and this might be where I put my dirty clothes, just right inside here. This one is access to the electronics and everything in there, and it's just held on by magnets. Right here is where I have the microwave, and this is where the inverter, I can turn the inverter on. So I have an inverter in the back, which I'll show you here in a minute, but that allows me to power up basically the kitchen, the microwave, and these 2 outlets here. This I wanted to have as a pantry in here, but it's so deep that if I, inside here, it's so deep that things on the front shelves would block the things on the back. So instead, I made them as pull-out pantries. So next is like the kitchen area, which we already saw a part of it. But I have this drawer for silverware, and it's a drawer inside of a drawer. So I can put, maybe spatulas or something down here that I need to get to less in my silverware here. This is where I put my fridge. And it's got plenty of space in there. This drawer I had to make special because it has to fit around the sink. So the sink is right here, and it fits around this and around the plumbing. But then also to the side, there's an area where there isn't a sink, so I could make this deeper. So it's a really complicated drawer. Right now I've got tools and things in it, but it'll be kitchen stuff later. These are just normal drawers. This one I made with the integrated toe kick. So this right here allows you to stand at the sink without having your toes hit the wall. But I also didn't want to just have the drawer up above it. I'd be missing out on all that space. I made these countertops out of aspen. I did this one, laptop ledge, and the desktop all out of the same aspen, and I stained it to look somewhat like walnut. I did this extension as well. So this I can use for a cooktop. I put in fake subway tile here. It's just like stickers basically. I'll put a link in the description, but I love how it turned out. I put a light under here so I can see better while I'm doing dishes or cooking. Up here I have some electronics. This is my battery monitor. This is the heater. Shows it's 19 Celsius in here right now, but this is how I turn on the diesel heater. This is the solar charge controller monitor. It's showing that we're producing 77.7 watts, which is actually somewhat impressive because it's covered in snow. These curtains I made as blackout curtains, so I don't have them meeting in the middle. They're actually overlapping. So the track of this curtain goes all the way over here, and the track of that curtain goes all the way over here. If I turn off the lights, you'll see it's pretty dark in here. And that's especially true whenever I have lights in here and it's dark outside. You can't see out. Boom. Okay, I literally have every light on in here. Cannot see any lights. That's how well those blackout curtains work. This is the garage area. It's still a work in progress. I decided to have both a 33-gallon freshwater tank and I think that's a 10-gallon gray water tank inside. I was going to originally have them underneath, but I decided to have them inside so they won't freeze. This is a solenoid that will release the gray water out so I can drain it with the flip of a switch indoors. There's a pump that pumps the water. This is the tank for diesel that is used for the diesel heater. So I can just go to a gas station and fill it up directly from the outside. Well, I just open the doors and then I can fill it up. Diesel. This is a 2000 watt inverter. This is what is used for the kitchen area. This is a battery charger that I can actually plug into household power. I have this I can plug into, and then it actually comes out underneath the van, and I can just plug an extension cord into there. I have a garage light under here, which really helps at night because you can't see in here otherwise. Even though I have every light on inside, it's still hard to see in the garage area. That's why I put in this light. See, now you can see so much better. This is a battery to battery charger. When I'm driving the van it can actually charge the batteries using this. This is my cell phone charger. Oh yeah, this is over my pillow. I can also lay in bed, and whenever I look up I can see the time because this has the time on it on the lock screen. What do you think of that? Pretty cool, huh? I have solar, so I have 2 used batteries I got off of eBay. Each is 138 amp hours. I figured they're actually together only about 200 amp hours now, but it's still a really good deal. They're Valence batteries. And then on the roof, I have 2 250 watt solar panels. I also put in these LED lights. They use this SP107E controller that you can get off of Amazon. And then you use this LED cord app to control it. It connects to the SP107. And you can have it do different things. I like just the rainbow pattern the best. But you can also make it go to music. Right now it's just as I talk it lights up, but you can have it go to music, and it's actually pretty cool.
There, that's for sure.
I'm just here watching my favorite YouTube channel, Trenton Alley. I don't know if you've seen it before, but they're awesome. They went traveling in a van as well, and they built their own van, that sort of thing. Actually, it was a ProMaster. In fact, they had 2 ProMasters that they built out. And now they're building a home in Utah. So you might want to check them out. Oh, there's one other feature that I forgot to tell you about. The like button down below. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. I have some others planned. I hope some of this has been helpful to you. Maybe giving you some ideas on how you can build your own van. I made this specifically so I can work out of it, and maybe that's something that you can do too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.